So to update your forms on your Gmail account, you will need to go to the settings gear in the top right hand corner. Then you are going to say see all settings. Then we are going to go ahead and scroll down to the option for signature, and then you are going to potentially have more than one signature in here. If you need to do this on multiple, it'll be the same process for any signature that you need to do this to. So you'll select your signature, then you should already have a link right here that is already labeled TREC Consumer Protection Notice. If you do not, then we can go ahead and put that in here. You are going to simply type right there where you want it, TREC Consumer Protection Notice. Then we are going to highlight that whole line, and we are going to click on the option for linking. Then we are going to put in our link. Now you are going to need to type it exactly as I'm typing it here. What we are doing is we purchased a domain name so that you guys do not have to change this link ever again. Once you've put in this new website, the CPN will automatically change anytime a new form is updated. So what we're going to put in here is http:// then we are going to put in kwheritagecpn.com. Then we are going to click OK, scroll all the way to the bottom, and click Save Changes. On the computer, you are going to click on the Mail app, then you are going to choose Mail in the top left-hand corner, then you are going to go to Preferences. It should automatically take you to your signatures, but you can click there if it did not. And then in the bottom, you are going to click the plus to be able to add in a new signature. And then you can copy and paste from wherever you might already have that signature. It is not going to take your photos. It'll put everything in plain text. So then we need to make sure we add our links back in. What you'll do is you'll highlight where it says TREC Consumer Protection Notice. You will also need to do this for your IABS form as well. So you'll highlight what you're trying to link. You'll right click on your computer, and then you'll go to Link, Add Link. And then in here is where you are going to put the link that you need to use. We're going to hit OK, and now we have that linked for us. Put in here, we then need to make sure you go to the bottom and hit Choose Signature. This will let you decide which one is going to be your default signature. Make sure you are clicking on the correct account that you want this signature underneath. And then if you were to hit New Message, you're going to see that it inserted my signature number 5, and I can change this if I did have other signatures I needed to use. Outlook through a web browser, you are going to log into your account, click on the settings gear in the top right hand corner of your screen, then you are going to choose Compose and Reply. You'll be able to add in a new signature. If you already have one here, you can hit New, and then you are going to label that signature. You are then going to paste in your signature. If you need to make any changes, you can. Then you're going to click Save. After you click Save, you're going to come down to Default Signatures and choose the signature that you want as your default. Then you're going to hit Save again. Once you're done with that, you can hit the X, click New Mail, and test and see if your signature is coming out correctly. Outlook on a computer through the actual Outlook app itself, you are going to open your account, log in, and then you will get the option in the top left corner, click on Outlook. Then you're going to choose Preferences, and you're going to go to Signatures. Then you can edit the standard one that is already in here, or you can hit the plus to add in a new one. You can title it, and then you can paste in your signature, make any changes to it that you need, and then you'll be able to click on Save. Once you have done that, you can see here that it's saved that signature, and I can choose that as my default signature right here at the bottom. And then once you're done with that, you can close out, click on new message, and you can see my signature popped in right there. So for Outlook through the phone app, you are going to click on your profile picture in the top left corner and the settings gear in the bottom left corner. Then you're going to go down to signature. You can click in that little box. If there is anything in there already, you can delete it out. Then you are going to paste in your signature. If you do need to make any changes, you can do so. Then you're going to hit the little check mark. You're going to go back, close out of your settings, and then hit new mail to check and make sure that your signature is actually appearing. So if you have an iPhone, the best way to get your email signature and be able to actually use it is going to be using the Mail app that comes with your phone, not the Gmail app that actually will not take a full email signature like this one. It used to, but it does not anymore, so we need to work around this a slightly different way. So what we're going to do is open up to an email where we have our signature already there. And we are going to hold down on the screen, copy the entire thing, including your 2 TREC links, so you can get the entire thing, hit copy, and then we're going to go into our phone settings. So once you are in your phone settings, you're going to scroll down to the option for Mail. If you still need to add in your account to the Mail app on your phone, you'll hit Accounts, Add Account, and that'll walk you through the process. But we're going to go back to our main screen here under Mail, and then we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's going to be an option for signature. Now, we already copied this from our email, so we are going to simply click in the box, and we are going to hit Paste. If you do have multiple email accounts underneath your Mail app, it is going to ask if you want this signature per account or if you want this signature for all accounts. So you will need to choose. But everything went in here, and so if we were to go double check, we would be able to see that it already is. So I just hit compose on a new message, and now we can see here that my full email signature is attached. So once you are in the Mail app for Samsung, you are going to go ahead and click on the 3 lines to open up to all of your accounts, and then you are going to click the settings gear at the top, and you are going to click on the email that you are trying to add your signature to. Then you are going to scroll down until you see the option for signature. Make sure that is turned on. Then you are going to click on it. If you have anything in there already, you can delete it out. I'm going to leave this in, but you can go ahead and do whatever you need to. From here, you are going to paste your copied signature over, and it should take everything. Then you're going to hit save, and you can again go back and try to compose a message to make sure that it did in fact save. Sending either mass emails through command or your website is through command, then you're going to need to make sure that you change it on your command profile. So we're going to go and click our name in the top corner and go into settings. Then we are going to connect settings and marketing profile. Towards the bottom, there is going to be a section labeled compliance, and it is going to have the option for you to put your legal footer links in here. Again, you do need both your IABS and your CPN form in here. If you already have them, then you can just replace the old CPN link. If yours is blank like mine is, then make sure that the link is titled TREC Consumer Protection Notice, and the URL is the new one, which is the KW Heritage CPN.com. Go all the way to the bottom of your page, hit save, and now you know that you are good on your command and your website through command. Change your consumer protection notice on your Facebook page, you're going to need to go through a couple of steps. first, you are going to need this on both your personal and your business page. So make sure you update it on both pages. To update it on your personal page, what you're going to want to do is first locate the document and take a screenshot of it. You can find it at kwheritagecpn.com, or you can go directly to the TREC website and you can find it there as well. Once you have gotten your screen grab of it, you can go back to your Facebook page, click on your profile picture in the top right-hand corner, click on your name. That is going to take you into your personal page. Then in this introductory box right here, you should have featured. If you already have a featured section in here labeled TREC, then you just need to hit edit featured and you will edit that particular TREC feature. You will take off the old one by unchecking it, and you will add in the new one by hitting add more, and that will let you access your computer files. If you need to start from scratch, you're going to say add new. You're going to label this as TREC after you have uploaded your photos. So you will choose both your information about brokerage services and your CPN file, and then you will hit next and label that title TREC. So that is going to be on the personal page. The process for the business page is very similar. What you're going to need to do is click on your profile picture and hit this switch button to get into your business page, or click on see all profiles to find it. So we're going to switch into our business page, and then same thing, you should have an intro page here right at the front, and you should have a box labeled TREC. If you do not have this, again, we can hit edit featured and we can either edit the old one or add in a new one. That is the best way to do your compliancy on Facebook as of right now. You may also have a pinned post. If you have a pinned post, it'll be right here at the very top of your pinned post list, and you will simply click the three dots there and you will say edit post. Delete out the old photo and add in your new one. If you have any issues with that process, let us know and we can help you out. Thanks, guys. For Instagram, our TREC compliance is going to live in these story highlight bubbles here in the middle of our profile. So in order to get them there, we are going to have to add the new CPN to our story. Before we do that, if you already have a TREC bubble here, you can open that TREC bubble up. There should be three dots in the bottom right-hand corner, and you can say edit highlight. Then you will be able to remove the old CPN, but leave your information about brokerages form in, and then save the highlight. We will come back to adding in the new CPN. So now the next steps are going to be for both if you're starting from scratch or if you do already have a TREC bubble in here. What you're going to want to do is add your CPN to your story. Now it is going to have to live in your story for 24 hours. If you delete it before the 24 hours is up, it will remove it from your highlight, so it will no longer be on your page at all. So you do have to leave it up for the full amount of time. What we're going to do is click on the plus button in the bottom middle, and then in the bottom right hand corner, we're going to choose the option for story. Once we've done that, in the bottom left-hand corner, we are going to choose that picture icon to access our camera roll, where you should have your form screenshotted already, whether that be from Facebook or your email, wherever you need to grab it, you will screenshot that. Once you open it up, you are going to click on adding it to your stories. So you can click on the little arrow, say your story, and then share. And then right at the top, it should say add to highlights. If you already have a TREC highlight, you can add it to your TREC highlight. If you're starting new, then where it says highlights, go ahead and label that TREC. And then click on add. Now we're going to hit done. Once that loads up, you are going to see I now have that TREC bubble here on my profile. So for TikTok, you are going to want to click the plus in the bottom as if you are going to create a brand new TikTok video. Then you're going to click on the option to upload, and you are going to choose your two forms. That's going to be your CPN and your IABS. I do not have an IABS to use, so I am going to use this as an example. You can see now that I have two photos being uploaded, and I can hit my next button. Then in the top, I can go ahead and add music, or I can leave no music if I don't want it there. And you're going to see that it is just going to swap through those two photos for us. Once you're done with the editing, you will hit next to actually post the video. Once the video is posted, you are going to go to your page. You are going to open the video up, click on the three dots, and choose the option to pin. Now, when you go back to your page and refresh, you should see that you have pinned the post with your two forms to the top of the page. Navigate to your LinkedIn page, you are going to see at the top, it is going to say Me. Click on that and then click on View Profile, and that'll take you to your main profile. First thing you want to do, scroll through this profile and double check that you don't already have a featured section that is featuring your links. If you do, you are going to simply edit that, take out the old one, and add in the new one. If you did not have that in here already, we are going to need to put in Add Profile section. Then we're going to go under Recommended, and we're going to say Add Featured. From here, you can hit the plus. Now you can add these in as links or as media. I prefer to do them as media, which means I have an actual picture of them. So I would click in Add Media. I would find my consumer protection notice and I would open it up. It's going to ask me to title that, so I am going to need to title it TREC Consumer Protection Notice. And then I can save that, and you will see it in a featured section on your page right here now. Again, if you need to edit just that featured section, hit that edit pencil and you can add or remove anything from that post that you needed to. We are going to log into our YouTube account and then click on our profile in the top right hand corner. We are then going to go to your channel. Once we are there, we are going to click on Customize Channel. Then we're going to go to Basic Information, and down here you should have links to your forms. Remember, you do need both your IABS and your CPN form on here. So we are going to delete out this old one and replace it with our newest link, which is again kwheritagecpn.com. And then we can go ahead and hit publish here. And that is now updated, so we are good on YouTube. If you have your own custom website that is outside of the one in your command, then you are going to need to make sure that you update that website as well, whether that be through GoDaddy, Wix, or anywhere else you might have created your website. You do need both your IABS and your CPN form at the bottom of your website in at least 12-point font. So if you do need to go in and edit a third-party website, I can help you out with that if you're not sure what to do, but since each website is so unique, I'm not able to really show you guys well on a video on how to do that. So reach out if you have any questions about your third-party sites.